Hi friends, it's Claire from ScrappyNerdUK and welcome to episode 12 of my 6x6x6 paper pad series. So today I'm going to work on a pattern paper background, which I know shock horror is something different for me. But I'm trying to use as much of my collections as possible to try and get them finished off. So I've got a few of these 12 by 12 pattern papers left in the Oh My Heart collection from Paige Evans, and so I decided to use it up on this one. So I wanted papers, excuse me, I wanted papers that were going to pop against the background. So I really wanted the papers that were white based. And so I've chosen this book paper. It has nothing to do with my layout, but as I said, we're going to embrace those random ephemera, random embellishments, random motifs. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to initially cut my 6x6 papers down to 3.5 inches. That's a 3-inch heart punch that I'm lining up on these. And I'm just going to punch one side of that 3x6 or 3.5x6 strip of paper. And I am going to end up trimming those down because there's slightly too much paper to the top of it, but I couldn't line it up properly when I was looking at my punch. Now, there are other ways to be able to do this. If you have an X-Acto knife or a craft knife, you can also hand cut it out. You could also, if you've got dies as well, you could also run it through a die cut machine and cut it out. And I know there are some Martha Stewart punches that you can punch in the middle of the page as well. So there are a few options out there if you don't have a heart punch. And if you don't have a heart punch but you've got a circle, use that instead. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so you can see here now I've got my 3 strips, and that is going to be where my photographs go. Now the photographs I'm using, they're quite dark, which is why I wanted to scrap them on a fairly light layout, so a light coloured background and, you know, real pops of colour to help brighten these up a bit. And I've saved you the boredom of watching me back my photographs on the pattern paper, so I've just stuck them to the back. So I'm just coming in with some mini doilies and popping one under each strip of paper. Then I'm going to reuse these hearts that have been punched out. So I've alternated the patterns and stuck one under each of the 3 strips. And I'm going to add some foam onto each of these 3 strips as well to give it some dimension. And you can see here I'm using every last bit of the foam dots packaging. It's a great way to upcycle sort of scraps, as it were. So I'm just peeling the backing off of this, and I'm just going to adhere my doily down, and then I'm going to pop this down and just figure out where I want my heart to go before I sort of press it all down. And I'm fairly happy with the placement on that. So I've just sped the video up there, and all I've done is just stuck down the other 2 in exactly the same fashion. So I'm just going to come onto my title, and I'm going to split my title down the page. So I'm going to use those blank areas to spell out my title, and it's going to be Love This Pup. So these are photographs taken at all different times of my dog Treacle, and they don't have any particular story, as I said, because they're taken at different times. I just thought I'm going to sort of collate them, and here's another multi-photo layout. Collate them, put them all onto to one layout, and just get them scrapped. I don't want individual layouts for these photos. There's nothing spectacular about them, so I was quite happy just to include them all together. So I'm just lining my title up so it's a little bit straighter. And at the end I am going to come in with some glossy accents, which you don't see off camera, just to stick these down because they're not the best. Wood chip thickers are not the best at staying stuck. So I'm just going to press them down for now, just for the sake of the video. Now I'm going to come in with some puffy stickers, and I love these little floral puffies, and I'm going to use those I've got 2 packs of these puffy stickers, so I've got 2 of the same one left and then another one. So I'm just going to pop one on each. Then I like these little XOXOs, so again I've got 3 of them left, and it seemed destined that they were going to get used on this layout, so I'm just going to pop one in the bottom corner of each of these, and I realised that 2 of them are the same, so I'm just going to switch them over so they're split, the colours are split out evenly across the layout. And then I'm going to come in with some ephemera next, I believe. So I spent quite a long time, well, not quite a long time, more time was spent embellishing this layout than actually creating the photo and the photo layers. It was nice and simple because it was just a 3" by a 6" strip. So just cutting a 6x6 straight in half and then punching the heart shape in it. So it was that quick and that easy. But I think it's highly effective. So if you're going to give this idea a go, then if you are on Instagram, don't forget to tag me on there. I'd love to see what you've created following any inspiration that you found on my channel. I do love to hear from you, so feel free to leave any comments in the section below as well. So even if you just want to say hi, I do answer all of your comments, anything that warrants an answer. So the final thing, whilst I've been blabbering on, the final thing here is I'm just going to add in some ephemera because it needs more, right? So I'm just going through the ephemera pack, and I just wanted a couple of sentiments. So I pulled the wonderful you, you are my bright side, and you are so sweet. I am going to move those around in terms of where they sit, because they get the place where I've put them, they do get lost a little. So that pops a lot better on that one. Again, that's getting lost on the word background, so that is going down to the bottom, and then that donut piece is going into the middle. And this is pretty much it. So I'm just going to pop them down with some double-sided tape, and this is the layout finished. So thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I will see you all next time for episode 13. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.